Hello listeners, welcome to this course on DL. So we'll be learning, teaching each other online, BL1020. I'm Dr. Subroto from Burin campus, and I would be helping you, assisting you, training you, and not at all troubling you. In fact, I'm going to help you all through and through, so you won't be having problem with this little course, and it's an easy one. Only 5 labs and 10 chapters. So we have 15 weeks to go. So this is me. Uh, I will be introducing myself. I'll be introducing the course, and I'll let you know a little bit of the website that you would get into to start with your course this week, and that's how we're going to proceed. So let me do one thing. Let me take myself off from the screen for a while, as it carries a lot of bandwidth. So just give me a minute and I would do so. And so let's see what we have. This is myself. The name is a little bit tough. It's called Subroto. So you could call me by the first name, Dr. Subroto. And I have a small little bit of education. I got my graduation way back in 1982, and then I postgraduate, that's MSc, what we call, in 84. Had my doctoral in cancer biology. I was in fact one of the first one who could chip off a bit of the liver of an animal and still let the animal live and do experimentations to find out if it could withstand the toxic potentialities of carcinogens, that is those that cause cancer. Well, I did a bit of research on lymphoma cancer during my postdoctoral, and when I came over to BC, I continued with a program called Instructor's Diploma course, which I graduated early this year. So here is the introduction. I was born somewhere on January 13th in a place called Ludhiana in northern India, and I was, in fact, I would say I was reborn because I came to this land beautiful to settle down in Surrey. Uh, However, now I am here and I love this place more than any other place, to be honest with you. These are the various places where I educated all across. I was very fortunate to educate in various English schools in all parts of the world. In fact, and then I came to Vancouver and then traveled all across. In fact, I traversed through all the provinces and then crossed the Atlantic, as you're able to see, and then ultimately from Port au Basque came to Burin campus, where I'm living nearby in Maristown. So that's my homeland now, and that's the place where I'm going to teach you. And if you have any problem anytime, you are more than welcome to ask me anytime. Yes, I would be free usually between, that would be between 2 to 4 on Thursdays and Fridays. So on those days I can be online, I can instantly mail you. Otherwise, I'll be taking care of your mails or your chats or your difficulties all the time in the world. Every day I do open up my DL system and see what my students are doing and how they are doing. So let's see. So these are some of the languages that I know. I don't know much of my own mother tongue, what we call Bangla, but I know quite a bit of Hindi. I know a little bit of Punjabi, and I had started with Deutsch, that is German. Nothing is there in my head now, no more. And I like to play soccer. I used to love fishes, but now no more. Yes, I know Shotokan style of martial arts. I love that art of karate, as we call it. And painting, yes, I love painting the scenarios of Newfoundland. Photography is my forte, and visiting places, of course. Recently I went to Buena Vista, a wonderful place, Trinity and other places. And I love moving around the world. And you can imagine in 9 days I could cross over all the provinces across Canada from the west to the east, and here I am. I love to learn, and I would love to learn from you all the new terms that we have. I don't know how many of you know this beautiful song, On the Banks of the Roses, is a Newfoundland song, Uh, I think Brosnan sang the song. It's a lovely one. I love it. I wish you go for this song, hear it, and go on to the YouTube. You will love it. I have been an instructor at Adarsh Bharati College way back in 1988, and I was quite young then. And then I taught at the Dolphin Medical College, and then at BBIPL for several years. I was also teaching online on visiq.com. You can go there, Google my name, find out. You can have lots of lectures there too. And then I came over to North Atlantic, the College of North Atlantic here last year in winter, and henceforth now I am with you now. So these are some of the books that I authored with my co-author wife, Dr. Aman, and this year these are the new editions which have come up. They are one of the considered important books in Asian continent, where hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of medical students, they study these books to get through into the entrance examination, which is a very big one there. I would be learning all the time, and I wish I could learn lots from you. And this is what I'm going to do, and my future plan of research, which I want to settle down here very shortly, and I intend to work. You know, every one of us, when we are spiritually very high, we are mentally very strong, we are not depressed, at various times, we do give off radiations from our body. And those subtle radiations, they can be resonated, they can be enhanced by an instrument called GDV, developed by Dr. Kortkov from Russia. He is a pioneer in this field, and I intend to see how cancer patients could be assessed beforehand itself, so that we can know, yes, this guy could suffer from so and so diseases in long run, and why not take precautions. So this is a wonderful research which I plan to do in recent times. Maybe next month I'm going to start and send for a project, and you could disturb me anytime and I'll be available, but I would prefer that you mail me within the DL system. If you log into yourself, you'll see a mailbox on the top. You could send me, and these are, however, my uh, numbers. Usually I'm quite busy during the day teaching face-to-face the first year university courses for science, for chemistry, for biology, which I'm very fond of, and of course you guys. So uh, this is the first semester course that we are going to learn. This all would deal with a microscopic subject matter, like everything that is seen under the microscope. So we need to know what is a scientific method, what's a microscope like, what can it do, what is a small cell like, how is a small bacteria, and so on and so forth, and how the cells divide. So these are some of the things that we have to learn in this particular semester. In the next semester, we will be learning, as you're able to see, the macroscopic level, that is beyond. We will be talking about the tissues, organs, human body, environment, and so on and so forth, a little more wider. And so that would be the next one. In this particular one, these are the main 10 chapters. So you won't have any problem. The first chapter, I would be giving you, in fact, the first week to just get to know about the website, go on to the various templates, go and hit upon every of the buttons that you find horizontally, mail, talk to each other, discuss. If you have any difficulty with me or with any of your system, let the help desk know about it. So we'll be talking about scientific study, and then some of the biomolecules that we have, like we have the largest molecule, what we call the DNA. And then we have cellular structure and the volumes, the surface area, which is very important. And then we will divide the whole animal kingdom and plant kingdom with a mechanism, what we call taxonomy. That is how the scientists divide and classify and label and name organisms. Then we will be talking on the fifth chapter about bacteria, the small cell organisms. They can be good, they can be bad, and many of the protists, that is, they have a very well defined nucleus. So we will talk about it. You don't need to fear about these terminologies. I'll be repeating several times. Maybe I could take online classes with you. I would be happy to interact one-to-one, synchronous. That is, while I'm sitting, you are sitting, you can chat, you can talk, you can see the videos, you can see my PPTs, you can see all the animations, which of course is a little difficult here on DL. On BBC, that is Blackboard Collaborate, but we may use some other system, which I'll let you know very shortly. So unicellular organisms, cellular metabolism, that is how we metabolize, how we digest, how we react within our cell. That is the factory, the reactive factories that we have, many millions and millions and trillions of cells we have. How the cell helps in exchanging materials in and out, which is a very important thing based on the surface area, and how cells divide, replicate, and give rise to daughter cells. We call daughter cells, we never call son cells. Can you tell me why? Guess and mail me. Why don't we say son cells? Why do we say all the time in the word daughter cells? We always say mother cells. We don't say dad cells. Well, genetics is a very interesting branch of science. We will end up with it last week on the 15th week, 14th or 15th week. And the schedule is given uh, uh, on the website itself. I have just given the schedule and you just see it, the course schedule of fall 2013, and you will realize what we are going to do, how we are going to do. So these are the 5 labs. They are based on simulations, and you can just click the link, go and see by yourself how the lab work is being done online. It's very interesting. I'm going to assist you with videos too. So these are the books. This is the old one which you are seeing, the 3rd edition. You would rather have this, the latest one, possibly from the bookstore. You can ask the help desk. They will be helping you, or you could write the store and they will send you a copy of it on payment. And this is the lab manual. It is already there on the website. So log in, take a printout, go through it in the first week, so you get to know what you have to do, how you have to do. You have to work very hard. Lab is very important. And this particular book by Pechenik, Short Guide to Writing Biology, is not so very important. I wouldn't bother much about it because most of you know how to write, and writing in biology will become a part and parcel of your life once you start with it. This one now, which I have put right in front of your screen, this is the latest edition. Possibly buy this if at all you intend to do one. So your evaluation, the whole course will be evaluated thus. That is, these are the marks, these are the percentages that it would carry. That is the weightage it would carry. The labs would carry about 10%, and assignments another 5%. So together 15%. And the tests, I would be giving you online tests, so you could just do it within 5 or 10 or 20 minutes and deposit those, and all will have randomized questions, so you really cannot ask others or you would make lots of mistakes. So I wouldn't want that to happen. So that would carry 30%, and the midterms, which would be somewhere, let me just check, which I have decided just today. So that would be after the 5th week. I think you could go on and find out on this one. Yeah, that would be on the 7th week that you would have the midterm. 7th week, yes, and that would carry about 15%. And the final examination, which is again, I would be assessing everything, all of your markings, so that would be carrying about 40%. So I wish you again all the best. And one more time, let me tell you, you can disturb me, you can ask me any questions. Sometimes we feel that it could be a silly question, but no, nothing is silly. Every question matters to me. Who knows in the world, a small question can ignite fire. I wish you all the best, and I'm sure I'm going to learn lots and lots from you guys. So teach me Newfie language, all the beautiful words. I would love that. Bye for now.